Commissioner, I think people can see where we are, one of the most iconic buildings in the valley, almost 25 years old, the Clark County Government Center. It's a great place for thousands of people like us to come to work every day, but more importantly, it's a great place for the public to come and conduct county business.
Man, lots of great things happen here in our amphitheater. One of the things I love about it mostly is during work hours, a lot of our staff members get an opportunity to just come and release. You know, they get a chance to relax. Sometimes, even in the summer, it's real cold in the building, so you get a chance to come outside and unthaw. That's the way I look at it. But it's a really, really cool place. We hold a lot of big events here. Jazz in the Park, which is a feature offered to the public, hosted by our Clark County Parks and Recreations. It's well attended. I want to thank the community for showing the love and the support for keeping Jazz in the Park alive. We just had Reggae in the Desert, which was a complete sellout. Man, sold out, couldn't even get in the gate. We're very excited about that. We do not only Reggae in the Park, we do all type of festivals here. It's been a really good, amazing amenity to Clark County. So I'm happy to call it home here in District D.
There's even a few refurbishings and some renovations that are going on here to make this place even better, even more accessible to the public.
Thank you to the Board of County Commissioners and our management and staff, working really hard to keep it modernized, if you will. As I indicated, lots of great concerts have taken place here, lots of great educational things. Each year we do the National Day of Prayer here. We honored the victims of 1 October here. So the grounds here have so much meaning, and to be able to use taxpayer dollars to make sure that we keep it up to speed, keep it modern, keep it fresh, keep it as best as we possibly can, that's our goal.
Commissioner, let's go a mile or so away from here. When you aren't here, you're over at UMC quite often, as we all know. And there's a new Healthy Nevada project. I know is something you were very proud to help unveil with the governor, with UMC, and with another community partners. Give us a saliva sample for free, 25,000 adults, and some amazing benefits.
Yeah, you know, to be able to know your roots. You know, they've always told us it's always important to know where you come from. You know where you come from, you have a sense of idea of where you can go. And to be able to know and identify your roots, it also helps you physically in terms of knowing your medical history. To be able to have them to tap into maybe things that's going on inside of you internally that you may not have had an opportunity to know your medical history. This was such a great kickoff, and I'm so very glad that Nevada has come together on the medical front to join in partnership with this amazing project. This is going to be something that, again, as you can see, the response has been wonderful. We're so grateful to everybody that came out to be a part of the announcement, but then also stand in line for hours to be able to partake, to give just a little bit of your spit, if you will, and to know what's going on inside of you. Speaks volumes.
Commissioner, I know the partnership continues on with the UNLV Medical School and UMC. They are still under construction to build their classroom building there in the medical district campus. Bring us up to date on what's going on there.
Well, we just recently had the president of UNLV here. She came to give us a quarterly update on where we are with the School of Medicine. And this is something that Clark County, we're very excited about, to be able to know that students that are interested in going into the medical field will have a place of studies here in Southern Nevada. And so we were very grateful. We owned a piece of parcel, 9-acre parcel, at the site of the old health district. And we did a transfer of property, a transfer of land over to the School of Medicine, and to be able to allow them an opportunity to build this amazing facility. And so we've gotten a commitment from them that UNLV will be a part of, not only UNLV, but UMC will have an opportunity to have a seat at the table, to be a part of the branding, to be a part of all of the information that's needed in order to keep the community abreast of where we are with this school. And so we're grateful to Dean Atkins, who has shown great leadership to us, but she's retiring, and they're going to go out to do a national search to bring in a new dean. And so with that being said, I believe the future is going to be bright for those that are interested in going into the medical field. And as a county commissioner, here in District D. I'm so very grateful to have been a part of that. And so years from now, I'd like to be able to drive down Shadow Lane and know that I played some little part in helping to bring a medical school here to Southern Nevada.
Let's continue some medical discussion, Commissioner. One of the most powerful events I think you've hosted in a while, certainly one that I've attended with you, was your Chat and Chew discussion over at the Pearson Center just recently. Talking about mental health, talking about depression, talking about stress. A lot of people don't want to do that, but you were able to bring together some amazing people that are in that medical and that community, and just regular people like you and me that were just talking about these silent killers or things that can really affect your life. Tell me about.
Well, the thing that kills so many of us, that takes our lives, is because we internalize everything, especially men. And so here in Nevada, it's a nationwide problem, but let's talk about Nevada, particularly Southern Nevada. We deal with a huge population of citizens who deal with mental health issues. And when we think of mental health issues, people write it off as, oh, those folks have issues. Well, guess what? We all have issues. Many days we get up, we don't feel good about ourselves. We don't feel good about our current situations. It brings on depression. It brings on anxiety. You have people that it gets to a level where they're contemplating suicide. And what touched me personally was a young man who I consider my little brother. He became so overwhelmed and consumed with his everyday problems. We call it life. And it got so unbearable that he took his own life, and it touched me. It hurt me to the core. And I know every single day, because in my office, we receive so many phone calls, and over at UMC, you know, having the opportunity to serve as the chairman of the board and working with Mason Van Houweling, we see these residents come in every single day, whether it be a legal 2000 with Metro, or whether it be some man or woman or young person who may not have gotten their medication, or just an everyday person who have gotten so fed up with whatever's happening in their lives. This Chat and Chew was so important. Will Covington in my office worked tirelessly to bring all the vendors together. Will and Kelly, they were able to get out there and bring vendors together. And what was so amazing about this event was the majority of the participants were men. So that tells us, men, we have to do better. And we have to find avenues to talk to each other and talk to someone. Women get together to talk about everything, but men won't talk about anything until it's too late.
Commissioner, we recently had a chance to attend with you, and you were doing all kinds of duty there at the Bingo, Blues, and Barbecue.
Hey.
Another great community event, just one of many community events you and your staff hold for District D constituents.
Yeah, man. You know, we want to give a big shout out to the Parks and Rec staff again. They're amazing, but more particularly to Anthony Manor and his team over at the Pearson Center. They had the vision to bring our seniors together. Our seniors have been asking us for a long time, hey, we want to listen to some blues and play some bingo, and you know, to bring that to life. As you can see, they love their line dancing, and they love to have some good music and to just be able to have fun. And that's what it's all about, Randy. You know, to be able to utilize these facilities that the wonderful taxpayers here in Clark County have enabled us to build. That's what they're for. And we want these doors to be open for any seniors out there, any young people, families out there that are looking for something to do. This is what we do. They don't just come, our seniors don't come and just sit there and crochet all day. Although we do have crocheting teams at our centers, but they like to go on field trips. They like to do that. They love to dance. They love to listen to music. They love socializing with their friends. And so, hey, that's what it is. Blues and bingo and barbecue. And I'm glad it was very successful and everybody had a great time.
And another place I know you're at the grand opening of is the East Las Vegas Library, which is going to be an amazing community resource for that area. I see it likening to very much like the West Las Vegas Library, that is more than just a place for books and free internet. And this is a place that there's 14 schools within that will serve.
That will serve, yeah, man. It's a beautiful facility. Want to thank the Library Board of Trustees. As a matter of fact, one of my staff members, Kelly Benavides, serves as a trustee on that board, and that's where I actually got my start at, being on the library board. And so just amazing to see today people are still using the library, you know, with this technology that we have going on. I always wondered, are people still checking books out? And so I told my staff, I told Kelly, I said, hey, I want to do a library card drive. I want to see if people are still checking out books, because it's nothing like having a book in your hand. I think people get lazy listening, you know, with a Kindle and letting the machine read the book for you. It's nothing like opening those pages and diving into a great story, or going into the library and checking out one of the seminars. Even at the East Las Vegas Center, they have a recording studio over there. And so all those young people that want to go on The Voice or go on these other shows out there, man, we got something for everybody over here at the East Las Vegas Library. Come check them out.
It's come a long way since our days of the Dewey Decimal System, right, Commissioner?
Absolutely.